Are you a manager, owner, team lead? If something goes wrong, are you in charge? If you answered yes to any of these questions, this video is for you. In a crisis, a strong leader is critical. Learning how to be confident, calm, and react appropriately can be the difference between life and death. Today, we will give you a few hot tips for how to be the best leader in an emergency. Recently, in a shocking and terrifying attack, a young man in a large, white rental van rammed through busy Toronto streets, killing 10 and injuring 16. This crisis happened quickly, and therefore many passerby, including employees of nearby businesses, pedestrians, and other bystanders, were immediately called on to assist those who were injured. This situation, though rare, proves that an emergency can happen at any time and in any place. Appropriate preparation and knowledge allow appointed as well as last-minute leaders to act most effectively in an unexpected, chaotic situation. You may be familiar with democratic, authoritarian, and laissez-faire leadership styles, and may even have a favorite or one that you tend to relate to the most. In a crisis, it is most effective to employ an authoritarian leadership style. This means engaging in primarily one-way, downward communication toward team members and subordinates. This helps decrease miscommunication and speed up processes that are time-sensitive. Personally direct the completion of tasks. Having one or two people in charge in an emergency is most effective. Direct employees, passerby, or anyone else who may be involved. Tell them where they need to be and when, how a task must be completed, who to report to, and any other information that is important to the situation. Authoritarian leaders don't often consult subordinates and tend to be in control. In a crisis, this is the most productive way to maintain organization, ensure task completion, and direct clear communication. Being a good leader is important, but it is even more essential in a crisis. So, what is a crisis anyway? A crisis is a serious threat to the continued well-being of an individual or an organization. Some examples of a crisis are the BP oil spill from 2010, the Maple Leaf tainted foods affair from 2008, and the Tylenol poisoning from 1982. For this reason, in a crisis situation, strong and effective leadership is required. During a crisis, the leader becomes the spokesperson who gets the spotlight. This is why leaders should
communicate in a quick, clear, and a simple way. Act consistently with core values and establish shared belief. Do proper crisis framing for all the stakeholders and be honest.
As we know, an emergency can happen in the blink of an eye. Violence, medical emergencies, terrorism, or a robbery can occur at any time with absolutely no warning. To handle a situation like this, speed, organization, composure, and competence are very important. In accordance